How's it going, guys? So today in the PhantomCave YouTube channel, we are talking about we're going live, and we're doing this right now. We're live right now, and today we are. Sorry about that. We are talking about celebrating the 85th anniversary of the Phantom. Now, being that it's the 85th anniversary of the Phantom it was back on Wednesday, and I'm sorry, I'm late to the party of the anniversary status that the Phantom is going through right now. So let's get into this live stream. I hope you can enjoy this live stream as I will. We're going to look at some sort of a short timeline sort of thing. And we are going to get this started. And then, after we look after the sort of timeline of, I've got a few comics here to have a look at, and then we've got something special for you today. And today, after that, we will have a look at what's right here. So, first up on my sort of comic journey, as we know, it's 85th anniversary of the Phantom right now, and let's get into it. First one up is the Phantom, number 643, and it's, oh well, you could say it's in quite good nick, but you've got the bit that's ripped there. The back cover isn't that great. You've got that bit there, which isn't too great, but the cover is a magnificent cover, I'm guessing, by Tommy Hughes. And we actually have on the cover, if you can see it, you can see like pen drawings on it. So yeah, no, well, a couple of years ago I got this from like Canberra. So yeah, it's a good little comic to have in your collection, even though it's damaged in parts and pieces, but it's still intact, so it's still good. Next comic we're going to be having a look at is Phantom and Captain Action, Moonstone, cover B, in colour, I'm pretty sure in full colour. I got this comic from a mate of mine off Instagram. He sent me, I think, 4 or 5 comics, 2 of which were, I think, French ones. So yeah, that's all right. It's got Mike Bullock in it, if you can see it. Mike Bullock, Reno Menequist, and Keith Williams, who is right now. Keith Williams is doing an amazing job with Lou Mena's pencils that he's doing with his artworks. And back in, I think back in December last year, we actually interviewed Lou Mena on loads of things. We asked him a lot of questions, and I think that video went pretty well. And if you haven't watched the Jason Paulo's interview, you can go do that that was only released like last week or the week before. So you can go do that in one of the video sections of the channel or something. Moving on. Oh, we've got some music in the background, so right now what's playing the music is Tusk by Fleetwood Mac, which is an excellent song for this type of this sort of genre that we're actually doing. Let's move on. The next comic we have is The Phantom by Silent Phantom by Lightning Strike Comics, and it is Scarlet Sapphire. I told ya I had the Scarlet Sapphire. I wasn't kidding. And here it is in all its finest glory. So good. I've actually read this story, and I did a audio version of it nearly, I think, last week. So yeah, and that I think came out in 2016. So the next actual comic, it's not an actual comic, but it's actually a journal, and it's amazing. I got it back when I started collecting the Phantom back in 2016, and I know that's been a fair while ago. It's been like 5 years. In I think end of September, somewhere around in August, it'll be 5 years since I started collecting the Phantom, and here it is. Yep, the Phantom Journal 80th Anniversary Edition. Yep, I've got it, and guess what's inside of it? Signatures from Phantom artists. We've got Antonio Lemos, McPherson, Jeremy McPherson, Chewy Chan, Jamie Johnson, Jason Paulos, as I said, Shane Foley, Grange, Wallace, Paul Mason, and the Sunday sort of Phantom artist Jeff Wilgley from all this was from last year. So yeah, not from last year. It was actually in 2019. Where am I getting all this information? I don't even know. So yeah. Next comic is again a very special one. A very, very special one. It's got to do with Chronicle Chamber and their Bushfire Peel book from like last year. Not last year, what am I talking about? Like brain explosion. From, yeah, it was from 2020. God. Getting all these mixed up. Sorry about that. So back in 2020, we had obviously the bushfires were ravaging across certain parts in Australia, and Chronicle Chamber, with the sort of help from King Features Syndicate, actually made a bushfire peel book, which has several. It has a lot of artists. It even has one done by, I think, Seymour Barry, and it's just easier for me to say instead of saying Sly Barry or Seymour Barry. I like to call him by his sort of full name, so it's just easier for me to say. So yeah, this is a good book. They actually, back in 2020, before COVID, yes, before COVID, they actually had this, or they had Seymour Barry on a sort of Australian sort of news sort of show sort of thing. So in like phone audio sort of thing. So yeah, and that was done on Win News. So a lot of Australian sort of people, we know our like local news ones, like my local news ones are Prime 7, Win News 10, pardon me, and a lot more of that. So yeah, next comic we're actually going to be having a look at is actually a novel, and this novel was published back in, well, the original novels were published back in 1970s, and I got this for Christmas, this Christmas. So yeah, It's a good book. I've only read up to the third chapter. That's how busy I am right now. And in the next couple of like comics, we'll be actually having a look at where I'm actually up to in the 2021 annual. Oh, busy, busy, busy. Yeah, so it's got a bookmark in there to remind me where I'm up to, and that is the Island of the Dogs. Next comic, we actually had a look on at it at this week. This week on Monday. It is Regal Comics issue 1 of the series. It has 2 stories, as you might know, Warmongers and the Briefcase. Cover art, I think, by Raja. I can't really pronounce his name because it's like in like Raja Moses or something like that. Did the cover art, and he's been doing a lot of the cover arts for Regal Comics and Regal Publishers, as we all know. And this actual thing that I've got on my desk right now is something to do with this. So stay tuned. Next comic is issue 2 of that series. We will be having a look at this comic very soon. I'm wanting to read this I'm very keen to read this. I'm very, very keen to read this. It has 2 stories, Terror in Mortuan, and The Sinbad Stone. Next comic, you probably got to guess this one. It is issue 3 of that series. The stories are the Iron Python and the Prince Rex conspiracy. Again, I don't actually. Oh, it's BJ's time. We've got BJ's playing in the background. I don't actually know who the cover artist for that is. I'm guessing he actually did that on one of the recent issues. I think it might have been issue 7 or 8. I can't really read that. But the next comic, the cover art for that, you gotta know instantly. Well, obviously I'm gonna know because I already have it. And also, Regal Comics are back in stock on the the Phantom's website at at phantomcomic.com.au. They're back in stock as of I think this week or something. So I got my sort of comics from there, and I ordered them like 2 or 3 days ago, and they are right here. I wonder what they could be. Next comic is issue 4 of that series, with amazing cover art by Luca Urberta. He's a great artist. He's very good. We actually interviewed him last year, actually, and he was very good to talk to. He's very, very sort of knows his stuff, and from last year to this year, he's been doing a lot of cover arts for the Phantom and Phantom Men issues. Obviously, he's also done like I think the soft cover books of Phantom Met or something like that. So he's a very good artist and a very good person to talk to about the Phantom and knows his stuff. Now the next Phantom sort of book, you probably got to wonder what has been published in 2021. Those were from 2020. So try and guess. What has been published in 2021? We've got the Swedish issues. Maybe it's that. We have got Poor People's Plague story, which we've already reviewed, and it's on the channel. We reviewed that a couple of weeks ago, and that's on the channel up here. We've got the 2021 annual. Could it be that? And then we've got the recent edition of the collector's replica. Could it be that? Or is it the latest one? The Vulture's story. We'll see. You may have heard that on. Ooh, what is it? It's the 2021 annual. Yeah, I've only passed the 100-page limit. And it's a Sly Barry special. Cover art by one of my absolute favourites, Antonio Lemos. He also, and it comes with a replica and a nice pack of cards, which I'm never going to open. I'm never going to open those pack of cards because that book could be worth something at some stage. So, gotta have the full collection. Next comic, which I like, in the last couple of days, I've actually ran out of backing boards. Backing boards, I cut my own backing board, so yeah, it's better in a way, so I don't have to sort of pay for things like at few publications where they used to have like packs of boards that you could get with, I think, the bags that they sell there. Actually, usually, if they had them in stock, I would buy the few publications bags. So, for example, um, this is not for example, but this sort of bag, I need to replace it for my annual because I've been reading it and I've been pulling it out that many times that it needs replacing. What's the time? Nearly 8 o'clock. Nearly 8 o'clock in Australia. The next comic is the latest Phantom. It is the Saga of Vultures, Part 1. I haven't actually read this story yet. Yes, I have been very busy. Very, very busy. Plus, it has a new name story by Paul Mason, who is amazing. He's an amazing artist, and has won like award for his last Vietnam story. So that is a pretty good. The next part for this part series is actually going to feature another Vietnam story from him. Sorry about that. And that's Paul Mason artwork right there. Actually, he did the artwork for Kid Phantom, which is our absolutely best stories, best sort of kids sort of stories for like kids to get into. If they don't want to read or if they don't really want to get into the serious Phantom stuff, they can. They used to be able to get Kid Phantom stuff, but I don't think. I think the last issue might come out this year, but yeah. I'm just going to put those down there, and then we will have a look at the special thing we've got up for offer for the newest Phantom sort of stuff. Fix the camera. Okay, let's get into the special thing. Sorry, I'm gonna pull my phone cord out to do this. I actually had it charging, so pretty smart. So let's get into it. I've already sort of opened it, sort of. So I'll do it this way, so you don't see my address. See, I've already opened it. Only a little bit. What's in here? This is sort of unboxing sort of video to go with the Phantom anniversary. Ooh. Put that over there. I'll put this here. All that nice and big. I've naturally opened these, so this is my first time actually looking at the covers. Oh, they're nice and tough. You probably can see that. Regal Publishers books, issue 6 and 7, 6 and 5 actually, Christmas specials. Cursed Land, The Dirty Half a Dozen. I want to actually look at the paper stock. Glossy pages, eh? Now I know what they're talking about in the paper stock. Right, that's nice. This is nice. I'll actually show you. Look at that mintness. Look at it. Get out of the shining of the light. So good. And I only ordered this probably a couple of days ago and it's showing up. Sanjay Valekchika. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. Oh, nice. This is nice. Plutonium pirates. And they've got their contact details on the back of the book. Very nice. Well, let's have a look at the other one. And it's in the same sort of stock. Oh, Paul Ryan's story, I think it is. I'm guessing this is the love triangle. Yep, story number 1. Yeah, Paul Ryan, Vincent. Yeah, that's that guy, Vincent Moses Raja. Nice. No wonder people are talking about the paper quality. And the next story is a Paul Ryan story. It's the Lost Kingdom of Avaria. Nice. Can't wait to read these stories. Cool. Very nice, Rico. Very nice. That's the other comic. And it's got that sort of textured, better sort of textured cover that you don't usually see in a few publications book. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So I hope you enjoy this sort of live stream, either if you're viewing it after this actually ends, or if you wanted to come on to the live stream but couldn't because of time management and all that sort of stuff. And we've got one more thing to show you today for the Phantom's 85th anniversary today. Original art done by me. I'm an artist. I call myself an artist anyway. Oh yeah. That's coming soon. Yeah. Now, it's my art book. Where is it? I'm usually drawing portraits and stuff. I did a Phantom sketch. That was last year. So that one's one of my better ones. There's an X-Men one in here too, which doesn't comply with the Phantom. 85th anniversary of the Phantom. There's some sketches. That, I know it doesn't comply with the Phantom and the 85th anniversary, but I wanted to show you that. That is actually a new sketch, I'm guessing. And that was focusing on cross-hatching and hatching. Here it is. Now, I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to see it on the camera, so I'm gonna try my best, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Try and get it out of the light. I hope you can see it. I think you can see it, but comment down below if you think my art is any good, because I think it is. It's alright, I guess. Could be better. Always needs room to improving. And if you have not subscribed to the PhantomCave YouTube channel, please do. Please support us on this YouTube channel. And on Saturday, you'll be seeing this guy out and about on YouTube. Yep, you'll be seeing sort of like a. It's not like going to be a spoiler. I know that this is part one of the Nightwing Future State, sort of written by Andrew Constantine series, and I know part 2 came out this week, but that story is, it's good in a way, but the story will be shown on tomorrow's video. So I hope you enjoyed this sort of live stream, even though you may have not been able to catch me on my live stream on celebrating everything that's Phantom. And look, it's alright. I get it. If people have time to themselves, like I do my art sort of thing, it's all good. It's all good. But anyways, keep Phantom Caving, and we'll see you on Saturday with a new video. So yeah, see yous, and we'll catch yous next week. And actually, so there's a video coming out tomorrow on Saturday. Yes, I know it's a weekend. I know it's the weekend, but I've changed my schedule up, so yeah, it's more flexible for me with content wise. And as always, as I said, keep Phantom Caving, and you'll see this guy on Saturday. See yous.